Are you tired of watching endless videos about saving money, but never actually getting started? This is the last video you'll ever need to watch. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a plan, but also the motivation to start right now. To help you, I've added some handy free downloads in the description, so you can get started immediately. So stay tuned. Ready to take control of your money and your life? Let's dive right in. To kick off your frugal living journey, it's essential to understand the core principles of living frugally. The core principles are conscious spending, budgeting, minimalism, reuse and repair, and smart shopping. Asking yourself, do I really need this? Often makes buying things unnecessary. In a world where consumerism thrives, this simple question can make a huge difference. Your money will control you unless you control your money. Create a simple budget that outlines your income and expenses. The goal is to keep more money than you spend so you can save and invest. Less is more. Minimalism and frugal living go hand in hand. The fewer belongings you have, the less you need to buy, maintain, and replace. Focus on quality over quantity. Use what you have before buying something new. Instead of constantly purchasing new items, look first at what you already have and see if you can reuse or repair it. Never pay full price. Use sales, discounts, and compare prices before making a purchase. By shopping smart, you can save on many everyday expenses. Now that you know the core principles of frugal living, it's time to turn that knowledge into action. It's not enough just to know how to save. You also need a plan to actually get started. So, how do you create an action plan that is simple and achievable? Let's work that out together now so you can start today. Action plan for frugal living. 1. Set a small goal for the upcoming week. The first thing you need is a manageable goal to start right away. Choose one specific area where you want to save money. It could be your grocery budget, energy costs, or subscription expenses. Whatever it is, set a small goal that you can achieve within a week. A small goal can be the first step towards larger changes. Example: if you want to save on groceries, try to spend $10 of less this week by buying store brands, using discounts, or avoiding unnecessary extra purchases. 2. Create a simple budget. Now that you have your goal, it's time to map out your finances. This doesn't have to be complicated. Start with your income and write down your fixed costs, such as rent or mortgage, bills, and groceries. The remainder of your expenses is where you can save. Example: write down all your expenses, even small ones like coffee or snacks. This gives you a clear picture of where your money is going and where you can cut back. Remember to keep the question, "Do I really need this?" in mind when trimming your budget. 3. Automate your savings. One of the most effective ways to save is through automation. Set aside a fixed amount every month as soon as your salary comes in. This can be as little as $20, as long as you start with something. This way, you'll build your savings without even noticing. Example: set up an automatic transfer to a separate savings account so you're not tempted to spend it. Determine the amount you save automatically at the end of your budget. How much do you have left? This amount is your savings target. 4. 30-day savings challenge. Want to give your savings journey a real kickstart? Try a 30-day savings challenge. Each day, take one small action that helps you live more frugally. This can range from canceling an unused subscription to cooking a meal with what you already have at home. Small actions can have a big impact. Example: Day 1. Cancel an unnecessary subscription. Day 2. Create a weekly menu to prevent waste. Day 3. Look for items at home that you can sell or trade. Track your progress and see what your total savings will be. 5. Celebrate small wins. Every step towards a more frugal life is a victory. Did you stick to your budget? Did you save your first $10? Celebrate those moments. It helps keep you motivated. Example: clearly track your progress. For example, fill in how much money you've saved on a chart. This makes your progress visual and motivating. If your chart is full and you've reached your goal, it's time for a celebration. Tie an appropriate reward to your goal. Common mistakes in frugal living. 1. Being too hard on yourself. A common mistake is that people become too rigid with their spending and deny themselves all small pleasures. This can lead to frustration and a feeling of missing out. Tip: instead of cutting everything out, choose one or two things that you truly value and don't want to give up. This helps you maintain your motivation. It should still be enjoyable. 2. Not creating a realistic budget. Some people set unrealistic budgets that they can never follow. This often leads to giving up on their savings goals. Tip: create a budget that is achievable and allows for flexibility. Start with small, realistic goals and adjust them as you gain more experience. 3. Impulse purchases. Impulse buying is a big pitfall. People often buy things they don't need because they see a good deal or are swayed by emotions. Tip: implement a waiting period. If you want to buy something that isn't necessary, wait 24 hours before making the purchase. Often, you'll find that the urge to buy it diminishes. Now that you know the common mistakes to avoid, it's time to look at practical visual examples that can help you apply these principles in your daily life. Sometimes it's easier to understand something when you can see it. So, let's take a look at some inspiring examples you can use to kickstart your savings journey. Having a clear overview of your expenses is essential. In the video description, you'll find a free download to track your finances. Fill in your financial situation step by step. This will create clarity. Now that you have a clear overview, you can set a savings goal. Determine this goal by looking at the remaining amount. Set this amount as your automatic savings target. Want to take on the 30-day savings challenge? Here's how to start the challenge for yourself. A free download of this file can be found in the video description. Fill out the complete file and track your progress every day. I hope you've been inspired to apply these principles and start your own savings journey. Don't forget to check out the handy downloads in the description. They're specifically designed to support you on your path to financial freedom. Do you have questions or want more tips? Don't hesitate to message me. I'm here to help and will always do my best to answer your questions. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Until next time, and good luck with saving.